Hello and welcome to Sportskeeda's Fantasy Cricket Mantra. This is Bax. What a start for India in the first ODI. A convincing win. We now move on to the second ODI at the Bay Oval. I'm going to give you two teams, two suggestions for fantasy cricket. On to team number 1. Wicketkeeper, MS Dhoni. Flash stampings and brilliant behind the stumps, safe hands, more points to grab. Opener, Rohit Sharma. He didn't fire in the last game, but I expect him to perform in the second ODI. Watch out for those mid-wicket pulls. Number 3, obviously, Virat Kohli. How can you miss Virat Kohli from a Fantasy 11? No chance. Full of runs, full of confidence, full of awards. Watch out for Kohli. Coming on to the New Zealand team, I'm going to pick Colin Munro here. Surprise pick, yes, he didn't perform in the last game, but he could be lethal in the power play. If he gets a good start, 30-40, he can convert it into big scores. Keon Williamson, of course, Kane Williamson, Captain Cool from New Zealand, has been full of runs. He's one to watch out for. In the first ODI, he showed what he can do. If given support, he could make those starts into big ones. Ross the Boss. I'm eager to see those whacks over mid-wicket boundaries. Bay Oval is known for some big runs. It's a big scoring venue. Ross the Boss could be his day. Coming to the all-rounders, I'm going to pick Kedar Jadhav. The slinger took a wicket with his off spin, can score handy runs at the end, and he is one to look out for. Coming to New Zealand, all-rounder Mitchell Santner. Left-arm spinner coming back from an injury. He's done well in the past. He's a proven player and is highly respected in the cricket circle. He can be a handy pick for you guys. Moving on to the fast bowling segment, I'm going to go for Mohammad Shami. No doubt about it. Terrific form. What a comeback he has made into white ball cricket. He can move the ball both ways, can be nippy with the bouncers, and his sharp bouncers have troubled batsmen in the series. Another quickie will be Trent Bolt. He can move the ball away from the left-hander, he can bring the ball back into the right-hander, he can bowl those slower ones, and he can bowl the Yorkers as well at the death. My last pick would be a Chinaman, Kuldeep Yadav. He was brilliant in the first ODI. He could trouble the batsman with the ball spinning both ways. New Zealand will find it hard to pick him from his hand. My captain for this team would be Kane Williamson. It's not King Kohli, it's Kane Williamson. On to my second team, I'm going to pick Dhoni. Keeper Dhoni, there's no change, and the opener is changed here. I'm going to pick Shikhar Dhawan. He is back amongst the runs, he's got the drives going, he's got the flicks going. It could be Dhawan's day. At number 3, there is no change, it's King Kohli, and I'm going to pick Kohli as the captain for this team. Number 4, it's going to be Martin Guptill. I'm going to pick Guptill just because he's a match winner, he's a boundary hitter, more boundaries, more points for you guys. Then it's going to be Keon Williamson once again, followed by Ross Taylor, and then comes the change in the all-round department. I'm going to go for Vijay Shankar for this team. Just because he's young, he's got the ability, he's got the talent, he can pick wickets, he can score some useful runs, and he's a very good fielder. Coming to New Zealand's all-round department, I'm going to pick Mitchell Santner again. And moving on to the fast bowling department, I'm going to pick Bhuvneshwar Kumar. Bay Oval is known for some big runs, high-scoring games. When Sri Lanka played New Zealand in the last game, almost more than 600 runs were scored in that game. So I expect Bhuvi to be good at the death, getting some wickets. In the New Zealand fast bowlers department, I'm going to go for Tim Southee. Good with a new ball, he can swing the ball, got some good Yorkers with him, and he can be lethal at the death. And in the last spinners department, I'm going to go for Yuzvendra Chahal. He was brilliant in the first ODI, picking up Ross Taylor with flight and guile, and he deceived Tom Latham again, and he could be a game changer for India in the second ODI. There could be some changes in the second ODI in New Zealand side. Ish Sodhi could come in place of either Lockie Ferguson or Doug Bracewell. It could be a possible change. For India, I don't see any change as such, but you never know with Kohli, there could be a surprise. Like, share and subscribe to Sportskeeda Fantasy Cricket Mantra.